Let's make Nihari according to science. Today we're making one of my favorite curries, Nihari. Backed by science. First, the spice blend. Spice selection is what makes Nihari Nihari, but it's what you do to them that matters. We toast first because heat drives off moisture and releases the oil compounds locked inside. Then grind fresh because aromatics evaporate over time and pre-ground spices is already a fraction of what it was. Next, the meat. Searing isn't just for the color, it's actually for flavor creation. When protein and sugar on the meat surface hit high heat, they react and produce hundreds of new compounds, and that's the Maillard reaction, responsible for every deep roasted note in the finished dish. Next, the aromatics. Deeply brown your onions in ghee until copper colored. This is where the restaurant depth comes from. Onion contains natural sugars and proteins, which are perfect Maillard substrates. That dark color isn't just for aesthetics, it's evidence that hundreds of savory flavor compounds have formed. Next, the spices. Add ginger and garlic and your ground spice blend into the fat and bloom, which I go into the full science of on why on my Substack. Then return the meat with some water and bring it to a boil. Then immediately drop to the gentlest simmer. The boil dissolves the fond, but a sustained boil forces fat into an unstable suspension and contracts the muscle fibers, making the meat tough. The gentle simmer, held at 5 to 6 hours, is where collagen slowly unravels into the liquid and becomes gelatin. That's what gives Nihari its silky, lip-coating mouthfeel. Then remove the meat and stir marrow into the broth. Next, the slurry. Whisk atta with cold water and cook it into the broth for 20 minutes until it coats the back of a spoon. Adding lake keeps circulation going during the long cook. And then finally season. Flavor concentrates as liquid reduces, seasoning at the end, and you're working with the final dish. Then bring to room temperature, refrigerate it, and rest overnight. This is the step that transforms the whole dish and is why Nihari always tastes better the next day. The gelatin sets, then melts again into a smoother mouthfeel on reheating. Spice compounds fully migrate and integrate into the sauce. Finally, reheat gently and serve with garnishes and naan. Full recipe and every science breakdown is on my Substack, and that's Nihari made according to science.